Still with much more to come this morning.
The Call for Water march is on. Find out where this Valley demonstration is heading today. This morning, hundreds will gather once again for the third stage of the Valley protest for more water and more jobs. Wednesday, hundreds walked along Interstate 5 in Fresno County, headed for Los Banos. As CBS 47's Catherine Herr shows you, this group wants to get the valley's water flowing again.
Day 2 and the March for Water is not losing momentum. Early in the morning, hundreds take to the side of Interstate 5, drawing attention to the Central Valley's desperate need for water.
You look at how many people are here and assembled, and this is a very small amount.
Fred Myers farms 2,500 acres on Fresno County's west side. This year, he and others have 0% water allocation. That means that they will farm less, and there will be less work for people like Isaiah Ramirez.
And we need jobs and food for my kids.
There's a 40% unemployment rate in western Fresno County. The marchers blame the drought and a court-ordered mandate to slow pumping from the Sacramento-San Joaquin River Delta to protect the endangered smelt. They want the pumps back on and the Endangered Species Act revised.
We feel that the people need to be taken into account in the Endangered Species Act.
The group is encouraged by responses just after one day of the 4-day march.
We've got all kinds of phone calls. You know, I've spoken to about 13 radio stations. People in San Jose are really getting behind this.
For Myers, he says if nothing is done soon, the largest ag region will crumble.
Foreign oil, foreign food. I mean, you know, take your pick.
Catherine Herr, CBS 47, on your side.
Of course, the march continues today, but keep in mind it will end tomorrow. That's when it is expected to reach the San Luis Reservoir. Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger is expected to speak once the group arrives there.
In news from across the nation this evening, hundreds of farmers and labor contractors are marching in California today. They're protesting the lack of water available for their farms. The group will march more than 50 miles over the course of 3 days to raise awareness that too many families are losing their livelihoods. It'll end Friday at a reservoir where Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger will speak about the issue.
Farmers in Central California are saying they are desperate for water, and yesterday they marched to protest. The state is experiencing a critical water shortage, and the water system is decades old. The farmers got support from actor Paul Rodriguez.
They need to explain to me, how does a farm worker exist without a farmer? A farmer cannot farm without water.
Now, the Obama administration says it will give $260 million of stimulus money to California to help update the water system.
Now out to California, where farmers are running out of water and they're running out of patience today. The California Latino Water Coalition is planning a march urging lawmakers to find more water for the state's Central Valley, and they're warning of really dire consequences across the country if they don't get help with this drought and get it fast. Anita Vogel is live in Los Banos. How bad is this drought, Anita?
Well, hi there, Jane. It is a crisis. Governor Schwarzenegger declared a state of emergency last year, and there are many farms around the Central Valley that will expect a 0% water allotment this year. That means a lot of their fields are going to go unplanted, and towns around here, some of them are facing a 40% unemployment rate. Behind me, you can probably see this is the San Luis Reservoir. This is the main water supply for farms around this area. It is at record low levels. And let me tell you, some people say there are really two droughts going on here in California. One, a natural drought due to the lack of rainfall, and two, a man-made political drought because of federal environmental regulations protecting certain endangered species of fish, leaving little to no water for the farmers.
One particular group, Anita, is taking matters into their own hands, and what are they doing?
Right, Jane. They call themselves the Latino Water Coalition, and they are a group of activists, farmers, farm owners, people who live in the Central Valley who are directly affected by this drought. They want to get their message out loud and clear to lawmakers that this is a crisis in California. They have been marching up and down the central part of the state since Wednesday. They're going to finish their march here in just a few hours, where they'll be greeted by Governor Schwarzenegger.
Anita Vogel is in California for us with the update on that significant drought situation. Anita, thanks.